Well, so I started my career as a musician. I come from a Muslim background. I'm a woman. I come from a very liberal, very supportive house. But what I had to learn very, very quickly was that having all these all these identities basically also meant that I wasn't necessarily allowed to participate and create in the way that I wanted to, simply because I was a woman, simply because I wanted to participate in the public space as a performer, as a musician, as a Muslim woman. That was something that was disapproved of on the basis of music being considered something that is immoral and unacceptable for women to engage with from the background that I come from. And the result of that, the way that that manifested itself, was that I was harassed, I was threatened, I was attacked at my own concerts. People tried to abduct me from my own school. And it got so bad by the age of 17, I started very young, but by the age of 17, it got so bad that I ended up having to leave my country of birth, which was not all the countries that you might be thinking about, but it was Norway. It was the country that is considered to be one of the best places to be a woman, and one of the best places to be an artist. And for an artist to look like me, that just was not a reality. This is more than 20 years ago. I experienced similar things in the UK as well. And recently, so my experiences have been with religious fundamentalists who have come down very hard on the fact that I've tried to express myself creatively and artistically. But in recent years, the confrontations that I've been having have been with white supremacist groups, neo-Nazis and far-right extremists who believe that as a woman who looks like this, I should not exist and I should not be engaging in any kind of public discourse, let alone in anything creative. So coming from the background that I come from, I sort of find myself fighting battles on very many different fronts. And I think as an international community, we find ourselves in that position as well, where we're having to fight oppression and abuse from very many different quarters. There's not one abuser or oppressor that we can point towards. It's something that's systemic across a lot of borders now, unfortunately. And I think what we have to resist is fear and silence. I think one of the things, we have to make sure that we retain our ability to confront and challenge this type of behavior, abuse of basic human rights of all individuals, including artists. And that's a very long road ahead, I think, but it's a road that we all have to commit to and contribute towards creating something that's better for all of us.